Are you thinking about scheduling your baby's birth? In this video, we explain why it's best to wait for labor to begin on its own. More births are being scheduled just a little early for non-medical reasons. But experts are learning that this practice may cause problems for mom and baby. Here are some reasons why.
Your due date may not be exactly right. Sometimes it's hard to know just when you got pregnant. In fact, your due date could be off by as much as 2 weeks. So if you plan to schedule your baby's birth by inducing labor or by having a C-section and your date is off by a week or 2, your baby may be born too early. Inducing labor may not work. If your labor is induced, the medicine your doctor or certified midwife gives you may not start your labor. When this happens, you may need to have a C-section. In fact, if your labor is induced, your chances double for needing a C-section. A C-section can cause problems for your baby. Babies born by C-section may have more breathing and other medical problems than babies born by vaginal birth. C-sections can cause problems in future pregnancies. Once you have a C-section, you may be more likely in future pregnancies to have a C-section. The more C-sections you have, the more problems you and your baby may have, including problems with the placenta. A C-section is major surgery for mom. It takes longer for you to recover from a C-section than from a vaginal birth. You are expected to spend 2 to 4 days in the hospital after a C-section, and then you need 4 to 6 weeks after you go home to fully recover. You also can have complications from the surgery, like infections and bleeding. So it's important to stay in touch with your healthcare provider even after you go home. If your pregnancy is healthy, wait for labor to begin on its own. If you schedule your baby's birth, the March of Dimes and obstetric provider groups advise that you wait until at least 39 weeks. Wait this long unless there are medical problems that make it necessary to have your baby earlier.